cycle is about to commence. Please evacuate the orchards at this time. Releasing the mosquitoes for pollination. Cycle is now in progress.
Here they come! Nice one! That does it. Time for a drink?
Herpetophobia? No thanks. Okay, what's going on here? Not gonna read all these.
Reminder, mosquitoes are aggressive pollinators who have been known to be extremely territorial.
Sapling row.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Analysis. This discarded canister is typical of the R-mounted storage tanks on the orchard's agricultural mechanicals. However, it is not currently attached to a mechanical.
Correct.
This canister contains a high amount of vinegar in addition to water. Warning. Use of vinegar, a known herbicide on purpleberry saplings, is a violation of Rizzo's agricultural standards.
Joy. Deeper chemical analysis.
Makeup of substance. 50% water, 50% vinegar. Trace amounts of woolly cow feces also detected.
Okay.
These
Discrepancy amplifier.
canisters can typically be found in the nursery storage building in the Purpleberry Orchards, except for this one, which can be found here.
Thank you, discrepancy amplifier.
They're on us. Can't get past that armor. That didn't work. Past that armor.
Beginning security patrol. Security patrol initiated.
Here they
Sweeping.
come. Get on. Try something stronger. That's the last of them.
Lovely. Okay. I'm not gonna check all those corpses. What is this?
At least we know all the mosquitoes are out there. I think.
God, this is like the hives.
Take the best shot, asshole.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby, okay. Okay, multi-purpose tool would be nondescript anywhere else, but here there's something strange
It's
about it.
comprised of 99% plastic, 0.5% steel, and 0.5% carbonated sugary beverage. Trace amounts of kerosene, alcohol, hydrazine, and liquid hydrogen also detected.
It's rocket propellant, okay. Inspect the casing. Construct a lever to remove the panel. We find it was hiding a slug logo.
So, what'd you find?
Fuel traces on the multi-tool.
Huh. Wonder why someone would leave it here.
Also, like that, whoever released the mosquitoes was a
Does
slug
that
employee.
mean we can toss them over the side of the complex when we find them?
Okay.
Great work.
Okay. Oh, you guys are...
Wanted to make you smile.
I just want to be your friend. Yeah.
Wow.
What is going on in here?
What do you think they've got in there? Rabid animals? Death traps?
I've already told you
Samuel
6
the lawyer.
times, and I'll tell you 6 more. I don't want a fucking tour. You can badger me all you want. I don't care if I'm from Forest Mills. I'm here as an individual, and I have just as much right to be here as any other visitor. You're welcome to bring a lawyer if you really want to try to force me out, but I can guarantee you that I will bury them.
So you scream at every single person who approaches you, or am I special?
Don't play dumb with me. How many of you fools have I spoken to by this point? 7? 17? Wait a moment. You have all your teeth. You're not soaked in filth, and you don't look quite as slack-jawed as the regular Rizzo's staff. Are you not with Rizzo's?
No, not at all, you fucking dumbass.
My mistake. I'd ask what your intention was for coming here in that case, but I imagine you're not here for the Spectrum original either. Regardless, please inform me if you'd be interested in a job. I've spent enough time out here that I'm starting to itch. I do not enjoy itching. I'm sure you have questions.
You work for Forest Mills.
I do indeed. Specifically, I'm their general counsel.
Okay.
Forest Mills, if you somehow don't know, owns Tile, Wentworth, Dock Rocket, and 24/7 Furniture. We're something of a big deal. I did. You see, Rizzo's has been advertising a contest in the puzzle hedges. Whoever gets to the center first gets a bottle of the first Spectrum ever made, the Spectrum Original. My interest, however, lies with the associated promise, the chance to attend the Spectrum Brown unveiling and meet Halcyon Helen.
Sure.
I'm not disappointed, I'm ecstatic. You may not know it, but you've just outlined the grounds for my lawsuit. Rizzo's, you see, can no longer make good on their promise for people to meet Helen. However, the contest has not yet been cancelled, which means that I can bring them to court.
Oh my god,
With
amazing.
the Spectrum original bottle, which is located in the center of the puzzle hedges, I will have all I need to sue Rizzos for all they're worth. That's where you come in.
Anyone else trying to get the Spectrum
Two
original?
buffoons, but persistent buffoons. There's that woman from Glacial Age who... Then there's Navarre. Well, don't
I totally dodged that.
Someone else will clean this up, right?
They all fall down. What's that trophy? Turned 100 enemies to ash with plasma damage. Love that for me. That's got to be the center of it right there.
Hardline discrepancy detected nearby.
Center. To look upon a one-of-a-kind Rizz's product free of charge.
Analysis. Ground appears to be scattered with purpleberry seedlings. This particular strain is of a variety proprietary to Rizzos and should not be in common use.
The person who took the original ball didn't hide their tracks so well. Can't crouch past those apparently. Okay, quest. Yeah, there's Spectrum Blue. I have Indigo, but not Blue. Search the conservatory. Got it. There's a conservatory this way.
Unexpected noise identified.
See if we can get out of here somehow. probably talk to the other dipshits that are present. I kind of don't want to. They seem annoying, besides. Where are you?
My word, stranger, since you don't seem to be... I'm trying to come up with a new name.
My friend is a project design consultant.
Wow, a real consultant. And I had the good fortune for you to luck into me.
Hi,
I'd be
David. How are
delighted
you?
to pay you. So, the company I'm with is Glacial Age. Our products usually have a finer ring to them, and the product I'm trying to name is a vodka. Take your shot.
Distilled Dreams by Glacial Age.
Wow, that sounds great! I'm sure my bosses will love it. And don't worry, I'll absolutely credit you in one of the product footnotes.
Oh, lovely. Trying to update PS5 stuff. I'm good. Just kind of a chill short stream today. Went to the
Hell no!
garden center today. Got some flowers for the front yard.
I've nearly stepped on 3 landmines, and I just had to crawl through a hole in a hedge to keep myself from being crisped up by a mechanical. When you hear the word maze, do you typically think of instant death lurking around every corner? Because I sure don't.
Chrysanthemums. I did get a few mums. Yes, I got some mums. I got some violas and some calabrecoa and something else I forgot. We were on the maze to reach the center.
Close. I want what's in the center. You've heard of the competition, right? Whoever gets to the center gets a rare Rizzo's
Gotta have
product
mums from,
and
yeah.
the chance to
They
be
didn't have
healthy
too many
and
colors, so I was only able to get white
My
mums.
eyes on the rare Rizzo's
Maybe they'll have
product,
more
namely
if
the
I go back.
Spectrum Original, the first product Rizzo's ever made.
I was hoping for some of the
intend to
yellow or
reverse
orange
engineer it
ones.
and make it Glacial Age's own.
Taking someone else's old thing and repackaging it as your new
Let me see
thing.
what the common name is for
Classic
calabrecoa.
Byzantium.
Ooh, this is dandy. I was not expecting any feedback from field testing before I'd even created the product. I'll be sure to jot that down for future reference. All I need for my prototype is the original itself. Then I can start production.
I don't know if there is a common name. They come in a whole bunch of colors. I just typed the name in there. And seeing the original to make one your own kind of dishonest.
Dishonest? I've only ever heard that word used in that arbitration.
But they come in
serial
like
Law for
whites,
LaBelle.
pinks,
Rizzo steel, Spacer's
oranges.
Choice steels, Auntie
They're kind of
Cleo
sprawly.
steels. And so, if Rizzo's decides to release one of their original products for anyone to take, then it's Glacial Age's right to swoop in and be proactive.
I'm not seeing why you want my help.
It's these damn puzzle hedges. I don't know what I look
Sounds
like,
more like a
but I
disease than a
reckon
flower.
it ain't
Yeah, it
like
does sound a little bit
scrapper.
like chlamydia.
That place is fit to burst with no doubt the...
Good luck with that.
My oh my...
Feel like you're a long way from the Glacial
Hey,
Age
when a
offices.
body hasn't... I tested it. No matter...
Biodegradable gloves. Love those.
What? You know about those? I mean, that's great. Always figured my...
Okay, I don't really care. You people seem annoying. Ah, okay, the greenhouse is over here. Purpleberry processing discovered. Okay. Okay, greenhouse. What do we got going on here?
Timeline is Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Congratulations, Inspector.
Halcyon Helen was here too.
Belonging to the deceased actress known as Halcyon. Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Oh, it's right here.
Congratulations, Inspector. Congratulations, Inspector. You've discovered more footprints belonging to the timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Congratulations, Inspector. You've discovered more footprints belonging to the deceased actress known as Halcyon Helen.
Nice.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Congratulations, Inspector. You've discovered more footprints belonging to the deceased actress known as Halcyon Helen.
So, that's all lovely, but let's talk to this guy.
Hey, what are you doing in here? Are you authorized to be in the conservatory? Are you trying to give me a heart attack? Are you my ex-wife? No, she fell off the side of Eridanos under mysterious circumstances 6 years ago, conveniently rendering our marriage contract null. You must be the new, groundskeeper? That can't be it either, seeing how the new one hasn't died yet. Just who are you?
It's the first time I've returned from beyond the grave to extract my revenge.
Very funny. If you were Edna, you would have stabbed me in the throat halfway through the second word of my first question.
Oh, this poor fella's lost his wits.
I'm getting old, damn it. And after a while, anything that isn't a plant gets hard to distinguish from anything that is. But no, you don't look like Edna. Though you do smell a bit like her, like blood and starship grease. You must be that freelance inspector. Well, I suppose you can poke around as you like. Bleeding hell. Standing up like this makes a body forget how stiff he gets, bent over plants all day. Oh, seems I'm not as young as I feel.
I found this bottle at the heart of the puzzle hedge. It says it's yours.
Oh, there that damn thing is. Thank you. I guess this proves it's wise to label your things. Otherwise, some fool might use them as prizes in an ill-advised scavenger hunt.
Real close to where I should have found the Riz's original.
I will admit, I did take the original, yes. But I did so to keep it away from those who shouldn't have it. It's safer in my hands. If you're here to get it, I might suggest you give up. I'm known to be quite a stubborn git.
You look it. What do you want the original for?
I didn't want it for anything. I needed to keep it safe. Rizzo's almost never makes mistakes, but offering a classified original product to the public for free? Any upstart might grab it and use it to make Rizzo's look bad, or steal it to make a new product offshoot, or, law forbid, start a lawsuit of some kind. Better I hold on to it.
Persuade. You taking the original, make it seem like Riz has lied about a prize, which is fraud.
Damnation, hadn't thought of that. Isn't my having it better than any random guest making off with it? I guess not, if it'll cause the company more trouble.
Uh-huh.
Here's the original. Don't do anything with it that I wouldn't do.
This is a Spectrum original, okay.
Believe.
Did Halcyon Helen come through here?
Indeed. Tromped in and out of the conservatory with no heed for anyone else. Good thing none of my charges were damaged. Starlet or not, I would have had a harsh word for her. I heard she pushed her way into a tour of the RR&DD labs, not soon after.
I think we're going
She's
through
just a serial
her
actress.
travel here through
Yet
here
she
backwards.
acts like she's deserved of the same access as a co-CEO. Well, she's not going anywhere ever again, which is a shame, of course. Taken too soon and all.
What do you do for Rizzo?
I sit inside and I look at plants. Goal is usually to make Rizzo's fruit products hardier and sweeter, but for every success, there are a couple of hundred failures. Example, tried breeding native Tripicale with a foreign strain. Would have called it Hexticale. In the end, it bred so fast, workers were swallowed up before they could harvest it. That one, I think, can be attributed to the waspitos. Some lament their irritability, but their productivity is unmatched. What's a few dead workers in the architect's designs?
Great. I'll take your word for
You'd be
it.
the first to. Before you go, a warning. If you hear a... My concern...
Okay. So yeah, I feel like we... sort of ended up like going through her story backwards. All right, let's take a really quick pause right here. And we'll come back and we'll wrap up all this stuff in the orchard. So, be back in just a minute. All right. We're back. Let's finish up in these orchards. So, we can give the like original vodka to one of these people.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Congratulations, Inspector. You've discovered more footprints belonging to the deceased actress known as Halcyon Helen.
Let's see, there was one other person in here. Let's see what the do I have to return it to him? Or...
Greetings. Have you brought your...
So where's... What you said just both sounds banal and script note to be a code phrase. Am I wrong?
Clever, aren't we? Should be careful. Making accusations like that could get a body into a lot of trouble. Anyway, forget it. You aren't the person I was looking for.
How do you know I'm
You're
not?
not covered in a... Listen, I don't know... That's as much...
I'm pretty sure she's...
I take a...
You're after the prize in the center of the hedges too.
Not so loud. Ah, damn it. I guess you already know. I am indeed looking for the prize.
If finding the bottle won't let you go to the unveiling, why
What
are you here?
interest have I in an unveiling? I don't watch much in the way of serials, and crowds only make it easier for people to get behind you. I'm after the Spectrum original itself. And not to drink. Have you noticed that there's no trace of anything the corporations have done in the past? In fact, this contest for the original is the only time I've ever seen a corp refer to a prototype product not currently on the market. And why isn't it on the market? Indeed. And it's happened before. Seems the corp are trying to hide their past failings. Anyhow, it's valuable to me to collect that which might inform future generations. Nope. There's a bottom feeder who sees... I also briefly engaged with an optimistic young woman intending to use the...
Sure, we'll give it to her.
Really? Let me have a look. It's a little scratched on the neck, and the label's a bit smudged. Smells funny, but I think it is genuine, yes. This'll look real good in my archives. Here's your pay.
Sure.
I'll be in touch if there's ever another time when I need to keep a corporation honest.
Got some bits.
And if anyone ever asks, we never met.
Cool. Okay. So there is something in the greenhouse, or, oh, in the for this quest.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. This console is 95% non-functional. Remaining 5% functionality stems from display reading, console non-functional. Cause of shortout is most likely related to purple residue splattered all across the keyboard.
For mechanical
Substance
analysis?
contains trace amounts of purple berries, fruit flavors, and artificial sweeteners number 35, number 49, number 240, number 322, number 314, and many, many, many others.
Inspect the console.
You know you're liable to get sick doing that.
Okay. Alright, what is this little spot here? Nursery storage.
Hey! Oh, wait. I'm supposed to say the slogan. Okay, you can do this, Anna. Here goes. It doesn't matter if you're you or me. We're all part of the Rizzo's family. How was that?
I thought that was a real good effort. Keep at it.
Yeah, it was completely splendid. You didn't embarrass yourself even the
No
slightest bit.
jest. Well, that's a wager I sure would have lost. Guess even a busted spectrometer can be right if you hold it to the light, huh? I'm sure you've guessed it, but I'm not the best at remembering slogans. And when I can't remember them, I tend to just make them up. But I guess that's why I'm just an intern and not a full-timer. At least, not yet.
You haven't been causing trouble in the orchard,
What?
have you?
No, that's ridiculous. I can't tell you I've never made any mistakes, but it'd be pretty hard to keep my job if I were trying to break everything. Though there was the time I tried to fix a broken hinge on one of our mosquito hives and released a swarm. Chased me around the orchards 3 times before I managed to get help.
During the whole sting you to death thing, I feel like you got off easy.
Don't I know it? Worker friend of mine ran afoul of one of the swarms and had to get new kidneys. Not due to renal failure, but because the mosquitoes kept stinging his kidneys.
That's
Don't
terrifying.
worry though, mosquitoes are typically only about when living folks aren't in the orchards.
Typically. What happens with the mosquitoes get out
I
during
am
work hours?
contractually obligated to tell you that mosquitoes never get out during visiting hours. But when they do, the only way to get them to return is to go directly to hive control and activate emergency recall. Which isn't easy, considering all the hives near control. But this is all a departure from what I wanted to say. I've been trying to help the orchards, not harm them. Hold a moment. You haven't found anything, have you?
Found a strange substance on the processing console.
Well, maybe. I might have had a supersized cup of mixed purpleberry punch and lemon slap that I might have knocked over when I was running routine diagnostics. Look, I know what you're thinking, but I have the proper permit to mix those drinks. I just left it in my other work uniform.
I doubt it. I've used that exact same line.
Hey, we have a lot of uniforms. It's hard keeping track of all your belongings.
Did you dump the drink before or after you removed the console's control panel cover?
How did you notice? The diagnostic normally takes hours, and that's only if humidity's low. I wanted to take the initiative to try and make it faster.
I saw I found a ton of toxic mix of fertilizer and weed killer on some purpleberry saplings.
Why should weed killer affect saplings? Weed killer. It's in the name. It should kill only weeds. That really seems like it's more on product design than on me.
Seems a bunch of our exterminator automechs were on the warpath. Know anything about that?
Well, yes. The orchards are becoming overrun with pests. Usually we give workers handguns and tell them to go to town, which results in many injured workers and a few dead sprats. Our exterminator automechs only kill mosquitoes, and even then, only if an exec somehow ended up in the orchards during a pollinization cycle. So I decided to do some reprogramming. The reprogramming was easy until I locked myself out of the terminal. Then, when I was running away from the bots, I dropped the terminal access card somewhere in the orchards.
Also, shooting anything larger than a mosquito must not have recalibrated targets.
Believe me, I know that now. Guess I did sort of mess that one up. Law's alive. I really did think I was doing good by the orchards, but with all that you've told me, it sounds like I've done much more harm. I know it's a lot to ask, but is there a chance you could vouch for me to my boss? It might not seem like it, but I've been trying to take the initiative. I really do want to help. Wow, thank you so, so much. You do this for me and I'll make sure to do whatever I can to make things better.
I'm real proud of you.
Vodka, 1 ship to Puzzle Hedges, 1 to Nut Hut. Got it.
Here
they come!
Amazing. Come on, give me that. Oh my god, are you guys out there fighting those things? Why?
Again.
Okay. Inserting the spectrum should unseal the spectrum from the case. Yeah, we should be able to get that now, whatever it is. It's just fun to shoot. Open case.
I didn't know Rizzo's made a Gatling gun. Seems a mite unnecessary.
Science weapon. Taste the pain bow.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Congratulations, Inspector. You've discovered more footprints belonging to the deceased actress known as Halcyon Helen.
Why can't I scan these? Oh, it's fine. Oh, I think they're just more footprints.
Congratulations, Inspector. You've discovered more footprints belonging to the deceased actress known as Halcyon Helen. Congratulations, Inspector. You've discovered more footprints belonging to the deceased actress known as Halcyon Helen.
Okay, and I think... Yeah, I think we're back at the beginning of the orchards here. Okay, are you...
Such lovely weather calls for a harvest, I do. Well, hell's
another
sweet
one
hello
who's
there,
fucked
valued
up here.
visitor. I am sure sorry to break it to you, but our orchards are closed to all officially guided tours at this precise moment in time.
I don't know what's wrong with...
Why, thank you! Rizzo's encourages all workers to put on a happy face when engaging with valued customers. Rizzo's does beseech you to please purchase one of our self-guided options if you're wishing to join one of our rejuvenative, relaxing, reformatory tours. Now with a Puzzle Hedges trademark maze hunt and special edition taste testing for an extra 35 bits a ticket. Why, you say that as if it's a bad thing. I am quite overcome with happiness, indeed. You won't find a Rizzo's worker in all of Eridanos who isn't 100% thrilled in their day-to-day existence. It's part of our brand manifesto.
That's not creepy at all.
I am so glad you agree. At Rizzo's, we encourage our employees to view customers in the same way they would a board-approved social acquaintance. Which means it is my pleasure to spend time with you even when I am not being paid to do so. Isn't that nice? I certainly think so. And you know what never fails to bring a smile to my face? The breathtaking tours we offer. Ah, you mean that lovely actor who got herself dead? Damn shame what happened to her. She did come by, but not during any official tour time. I thought she'd hired a private tour at first, but it was Dr. Blossom who was showing her the way to the RR and DD labs. Can't imagine why she'd need to meet with our head researcher on the Spectrum product line outside of her lab hours. Unless, of course, it had to do with the new product unveiling.
Oh, was the spokeswoman for the Spectrum's brand.
That's right. She was. She sure made for some lovely adverts. Maybe it might have involved an issue with the launch batch then? I can't rightly say. All I know is one of our certified...
See any murder weapons lying around?
Can't say that I have. We use bad batches of liquor for our pesticides. Only the exterminator mechanicals are armed around here. And I haven't seen any bloody objects aside from the usual pair of gardening shears. Unless, that is, Miss Helen was also stung to death by pollinization mosquitoes. She wasn't, was she? That would be a mighty wretched way to go. Of course. I can't stop. There's a reason why we keep him behind.
Yeah. Okay. Hi.
You're back, I see. I think it's... How's the...
I've completed my
All right.
investigation.
Let's hear the details.
A drink was spilled over the processing console, shorting it out.
A drink? I ain't never heard of no saboteur dumping drinks all over equipment to destroy it. I hate to say it, but that sounds more like worker carelessness.
How many times do I have to tell you this, old man? Slug isn't behind your problems. Slug wouldn't even need to cause you problems. Your own workers do enough.
An herbicide was mixed in with fertilizer.
Ha! Knew Slug was behind the damn sabotage.
Please. We're subtle, but that's too subtle. If we wanted to destroy your saplings, you'd have known them by the blackened remnants of their stems, not some half-assed poisoning.
I took care of the roaming exterminator.
I see you left a few of them intact, even. Smashed more than I'd like, but I guess I'm glad you didn't obliterate them all.
Never did like leaving a job half-finished myself. But that's me.
So what were the fine details of the sabotage anyhow? Were Slug's lackeys trying to get the mechanicals to kill all our waspitos?
Where the Slug was trying to mess with your livelihood?
Of course. And what better way to do that than by targeting our pollinizers? They'd be a hell of a pain to kill manually. But if you set the mechanicals to do it...
In your delusional fantasy, the waspitos wouldn't be out until next pollinization cycle. Wouldn't someone notice the rampant mechanicals beforehand?
That seems like a question you should be asking yourself.
That seems like a stretch.
I mean, a Slug agent could have initiated hive control with the intent to initiate a pollinization cycle and stop it just as quickly. Maybe they were just gonna do it later.
Stop wasting everyone's time, Hathaway. What you're proposing is infinitely less likely than an idiot maneuver by one of your incompetent workers. I won't hear any further slander. Let's go through this one final time so even you can't confuse it, Hathaway. Slug didn't do a damn thing to your orchards. You're chasing ghosts.
Fair enough.
Talk about ghosts all you like, but someone was screwing with my orchards. If it wasn't Slug, then who the hell was it? Summers? The intern? I didn't really take her for a meddlesome type. But now that I think about it, that's why she'd be a perfect saboteur. I'll deal with her later. Right now, we of the Orchards have to settle things with Slug. I reckon that you're about as impartial a third party as we're gonna get. Can you mediate?
Ah, what the hell. The Orchardist seems to get off on complicating what should be a simple deal. But at this point, I just want to be paid and go. The pollen in the air is agitating.
Fair enough. Riz will have bits to spare after the brown unveiling.
Never like paying bits if I ain't gotta, but you're right. If we get production finished now, we'll be able to pay later. Thoughts, Slug Boy?
I think that's the first interesting suggestion I've heard since our back and forth began. Slug can wait for an increase in costs. I hope we won't have this conversation again.
Now that that's out of the way, we can discuss the intern. If she was really causing all that trouble, I will delight in severing her from her job.
She honestly seemed like she wanted to
Even
help.
if I were inclined to believe you, that's some damn severe incompetence you're talking about. I still wouldn't want someone like that working the orchards.
Perhaps she could be of use
What
to
the
each
hell
other.
are you proposing? Let her burn the orchards down while I stand behind her and applaud? We ain't got nothing to exchange. She wants to help, does she? You know what? I'll call your bluff. She can keep at it with close supervision, but if she screws up even once, she's out. Here's your pay, with a little extra for getting to the bottom of things. It's
Fair
gonna
enough.
be real interesting in the orchards for the foreseeable future. Thanks, I guess.
Okay. Sell. Okay. What are we doing now? Do we... Ask the nut vendor about Spectrum vodka. Guess we just don't need to, because we got the weapon. Okay. Well, orchard's done. That was pretty involved. And if all the, like, you know, sub-island sections or whatever are that involved, this, you know, DLC is actually pretty big, bigger than the Gorgon one. All right, let's go do a couple things.
Rizzo's Purpleberry Crunch. Sugar gel flakes and
Hang on. What is this? You been in here yet? No.
Ooh, what'd you find?
Hack open safe. Love that for me. No, get out. How about to get out of here? Oh, it's just a... way into here. I see, okay. I'm gonna drop some stuff off at my ship. Yeah, so that's actually taking us all the way over there. That's the, like, wild zone. God, there's quite a bit here. There's still that whole, like, factory thing up there, too. kind of want to try out this gun. Workplace malaise is moral malady? Oh god. Amazing. What do you mean am I crazy? I'm perfectly fine. Nothing bizarre here.
The spokesman said that the unveiling would be indefinite.
Okay.
What floor would you like to...
Penthouse suite.
Next stop.
I understand there was an incident at the orchards. The pollination cycle began without my authorization. Fortunately, you managed to save most of the hive. The wasp-ketos are essential to the orchards, you see. Losing them would have cost us months of production. Something about this incident troubles me. The circumstances are suspicious. But let's concentrate on the matter at hand. Have you discovered anything?
Yeah, reach for a second. The plot thickens, Administrator.
You have my attention.
Dr. Blossom is dead, murdered by an unknown killer.
That's deeply upsetting. Dr. Leora Blossom was an extraordinary scientist and a friend. We have a murderer on the loose, Inspector. As if the death of Halcyon Helen wasn't enough of a blow to our facility.
She was in trouble when I found her. The other workers had turned violent.
Her commitment to her NDA was admirable. I'll make sure to accelerate the payout of her death benefits to her next of kin.
Okay. All I know is she recognized the killer.
The Rizzo's family is a small family, Inspector. Most of us recognize one another. Still, any information is good information. It troubles me to believe Leora could have been murdered by one of our own. If there's anything else you'd like to share, you have my attention.
Helen insisted on touring the Rizzo's lab.
Insisted? That's interesting. We'd scheduled a tour of the lab for Helen. Purely a public relations event to be held sometime in the indeterminate future. Then again, Helen and I were not well acquainted. I can't speak to her intentions.
What were you going to show her during the tour?
Little of consequence. We'd tour the grounds, pause at some locations appropriate for a portrait, let her shake hands with our scientists. Public relations.
She spent a little time at the orchards. I found evidence she was at a picnic.
A picnic? I don't recall approving a private social gathering at the orchards. I'll have to make a note of this information. Thank you for bringing this to my attention. Was there anything else?
Someone stole data from one of your terminals in research and development.
That's troubling, to say the least. Any transfer of proprietary data is strictly prohibited without my permission.
It happened just before the mosquito attack. Someone was trying to stop me.
Yes, I share your suspicions. Someone didn't want you following their trail. This feels like more than corporate espionage. Someone's playing with us, Inspector. And I have never in my life enjoyed games.
You seem like you've never enjoyed games.
Did you discover anything else? This incident at the orchards must be connected to Helen's murder somehow. I don't know how, but I feel it in my marrow. My apologies, Inspector.
All right.
This case is under your jurisdiction, not mine. I leave it in your hands. When you're ready, I suggest a word with the hotel coroner. She should have finished her autopsy by now.
Nice. Okay. So we can up hack. We can up lockpick. Or I can up like science. Let's up hack. Raise the skill to 100. Okay. Oh, they get perks. Oh, right. These are the ones I didn't. That I didn't upgrade before. Okay. Let's talk to the coroner. Coroner. The lobby, please.
To the lobby we go.
Don't be you, be better. God damn. Corporate slogans are... Okay, oh. She's somewhere else.
Don't hurt me! No, don't! Please!
Oh. Got it.
Feels good!
That's it. Time for a drink?
Thank the law. Dissidents don't belong in Byzantium.
Hope I didn't get blood on my clothes.
Should have checked at the workbench to see if I could tinker any of these up, because I finally have a bunch of bits now. Oh, hang on. No, she is in the hotel. I had the wrong thing tagged. Okay. Got it. She's up here. At her place that we raided earlier. Good to know.
Inspector, not a moment too soon. I've just finished my autopsy report.
Let's hear it.
Ruth Bellamy was killed by plasma damage to the upper vertebrae, the occipital bone, and the cerebellum. If it's any consolation, her death was instantaneous and painless. I've also discovered a poisonous compound in Miss Bellamy's stomach lining ingested during her last meal. Toxic, but not enough to kill her. Spencer Woolrich complained of a stomach ailment around the same time period. I assumed he was being, you know, Spencer.
Yeah.
But now I'm not so sure.
Someone's
Almost
obviously
certainly.
trying to poison her.
Well, possibly they were trying to make her extremely uncomfortable, but I suppose killing her would also satisfy that criterion.
I should speak with Spencer then.
Conversations with Mr. Woolrich tend to spontaneously transform into monologues. You'll find him on the VIP guest floor. I'd best return to work, Inspector. Autopsies always whet my appetite, and all this talk of food is distracting me.
Really? I can't jump over this? There we go. I'm fine. VIP guest floor.
you're here. I hope you have the photon proto-distributor. Ask me anything at...
I hear you were poisoned.
Indeed. The agonizing bowel pain was most undignifying. While I've certainly had no shortage of inadequate hotel meals, this was most explicitly pronounced. I suspect poison. And who would be most likely to poison me but Chef Anwar? Oh, we've clashed almost non-stop about his slop preparation. He must have tainted my meal in retaliation.
Seems unlikely, but... can you think of anyone else other than the chef who would want to harm you?
None that I can think of. I treat all hotel staff equally, and with the minimum level of respect that they deserve.
Why didn't you go to the clinic for your stomach pains?
Is that a jibe? Could you imagine the tabloid headlines? Spencer Woolrich, Aetherwave star, spotted in gastronomic distress. Oh, unseemly hardly describes the half of it.
According to the coroner, Helen was also poisoned.
Alarming! Whoever targeted her was certainly targeting me. I can
unlikely,
only
but okay.
thank my ironclad constitution that I'm standing here before you.
Helen wasn't killed by the poison.
Oh, that's very good to know. Perhaps the poisoner simply meant to incapacitate us both, disrupt the product launch. I couldn't say, Inspector. I'm merely an actor.
That's all I wanted to know.
Very well, then. Go. But I...
Oh, Chef Anwar's here. Oh no, he's downstairs. Got it. We're supposed to speak with him next. The lobby.
To the lobby.
If you...
Oh, this is open now. This was not open before.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Analysis of this stovetop reveals an alarming degree of grease buildup, approximating proximity to volatile gases and chemicals. Chances of an explosive combustion upon next use currently at 92.9%.
Lovely. This seems like a workplace hazard.
Searching slug work logs. No work log found. Creating conjecture. Slug has likely not fixed this issue due to a lack of responsibility on the part of their employees.
Is this normal?
Most corporations have regular cleaning procedures to prevent damage to company property. Slug, already unlike most corporations in a variety of ways, does not. That or the employees tasked with inspecting are shirking their duties. For shame.
For shame. Turn the stove on. Out of order. Service elevators out of order and will be for the foreseeable future. Huh. Okay, let me see where this goes. This is going to be below the regular hotel level. Slug storeroom key. Ah, we've already been through here. Got it. Got it. Well, yeah, we've been through here. Really quick.
Good boy. Good boy.
Hi, Toyful Pup. How are you? Might have gotten rid of my one melee weapon. Kind of okay with that though. I wasn't really using it. How are you doing today?
Something mighty strange went on earlier.
What happened? Norval get his cap stuck in the toilet?
Good to finish work? Nice.
You got nimble fingers, Captain.
Yeah, I do. Already an offer week? Yay! Are you doing anything on your day off?
Why, hello there. Goodness, I always enjoy seeing guests, but it's been so long since
On
I've
your
chatted
week off?
face to face that I about hopped out of my skin at the sight of you. Excuse
Oh,
me.
nice.
I should introduce myself, though you might know me already, just not by name. I'm Bellhop Sullivan.
I didn't know you did,
You've likely heard my dulcet tones through the elevator intercom.
Softball, that's awesome. Yes, I recognize your voice.
Oh, that's so nice of you to say. I'm glad to meet you too. Now that our introductions are out of the way, do let me know if I can help you with anything.
Also, that's cool. They have like a World Series. Did you operate the elevator? Can guests not press the
Well,
buttons
yes,
themselves?
but having an operator certifies that the right guests end up on the proper floors. We wouldn't want tossball players rubbing shoulders with CEOs. It'd be anarchy. Plus, there's always the risk a guest chips a nail or loses a ring on a button. It's an extra effort, but the Grand Colonial prides itself on personalized service in all things. That and the elevator still works if I'm ever not around. I do take occasional breaks and sleep every so often.
That's good to know. So I assume all the bellhops know each other. They got some about Norval.
Oh yes, Norville's great. Always ready to help any and all guests who might need it. And so
James
handsome,
it's
too.
fun this year. It's in Houston. Yay!
His judgment sometimes leaves something to be desired, I will say. Kept badgering Halcyon Helen prior to her death about an autograph or something. A little beyond his station. Unfortunately not. I was in the operator room for the elevator, as usual. The camera feed only allows me to see within the elevator, which always has many people coming through. For what it's worth, the murder was a right shame. I always enjoyed the serials starring Ms. Helen, though I did find them prone to repetitive plot structures. But I'm sure you've heard the rumor about what actually did her in. That marauders got into the hotel and management is covering it up so the guests don't run off.
Have marauders been a problem at the Grand Colonial before?
Not necessarily, but they're fairly prevalent on the other complexes. It wouldn't take much for them to find their way here. Slug claims they've got the problem under control, but I don't understand why they haven't simply gone and exterminated all of the marauders like the vermin they are. Oh, well, I'm just here to push buttons.
Alright, well, we got to talk to her in person.
You, hear about the murder?
Get...
Okay, let me see here. This is right back here. Got it. So what's down this other hallway, huh?
Can't imagine what it must be like. Living down here like sprats in a wall.
Oh.
was a nice warm-up.
Oh, Rabbit Sprat. Room A2.
I'm trapped. In room A3. Please. Someone come help me.
Room A4. Okay. Trapped in A3, huh?
Please, just open the door.
Alright, let's see here. Oh, 105. We can hack this. Access door controls. Unlock C2. Root. Leave conversation. Okay, C2 is unlocked. Why couldn't we unlock A3, but whatever. B1 key card. Oh, there's one in A2. Got it.
I'll keep it down.
Examine. All panels have been removed, judging by the scorch marks. This removal does not conform to company guidelines. Yeah, probably not.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Thank you. Grab all this shit first.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Yeah, I get that. Where? How do I fucking find it?
This collection of frozen food has not been restocked in some time. Many of these items are not available in the Grand Colonial and must have been brought in from outside. The fridge was transported here from one of the guest bedrooms upstairs.
Okay, that's not that helpful. Being the purple berries which were in the refrigerator and which you were probably saving for breakfast, they were awful. Okay. Not that interesting, sadly. I'm just gonna take everything. C3. This is the one that was we had to unlock from the terminal. Spread of unusual size. Hotel guest. To me, I'm not concerned. I do not understand why I was deserved to be terminated. Okay. What does this get me, per se?
Easy.
Easy indeed. Okay, how do we...
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
There's something in there.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Someone is stuck in A3 or whatever too. Oh, hang on. Half-eaten bellhop.
I'm trapped in room A3. Please, someone come help me. I'm feeling weak. Please just open the door. And I'm not sure how much longer I'll make it. The door's stuck. And I know I need to write a service request, but I can't get it under the door. Is anyone there?
That's morbid. Alright, let's go talk to the chef. Hi Gwydion, how are you?
Yes? Are you here for the double rack of smoked sprat? Well, I'm sorry to disappoint you, but you'll have to wait. Oh, don't give me that look. Let me see if I can pencil you in for later.
Not too bad. I'm doing pretty good.
What am I saying? I can't do that. I'm booked for the next month. You'll
Just
have to
chilling.
make a reservation.
Why are you talking about food? Don't you care about that crime that just occurred?
Crime or no crime, I must keep my head on my work. One does not simply become the head chef in all of Eridanos by fretting over irrelevant happenings.
But you should, Fred. With this lockdown, you can't get any fresh ingredients.
Well, that's not entirely true. There are the Purpleberry Orchards and... No, you're right. I can't afford to skimp. Who exactly are you, anyhow? What is it you want?
I'm here to investigate Halcyon Helen's murder.
You're the inspector? Here? Why... I mean... You may ask me whatever you want. I have nothing to hide.
Did you prepare all of Helen's meals?
Of course I did. I would never allow anyone else to touch the meals of so important a guest.
Okay, you sure no one else was involved?
Well, yes, I'm positive. Why?
If Helen was poisoned and no one else touched the meal, then you poisoned her.
Oh my law, this is the end, isn't it? My mother always warned me that the culinary world was too dangerous, but I didn't heed her warnings. Spencer Woolrich and Bellhop Owens were underfoot in the kitchen as I was preparing Helen's meal. Either one of them could have tampered with the food when I was fetching ingredients. I understand your reluctance, but... Oh, I just remembered. The kitchen security camera. It'll prove I'm telling the truth about everything. Constable Keene has access to the security footage in her office at the spaceport. If you visit her, you can figure out what truly happened with Helen's meal.
Got it. Are you being so evasive about leaving her?
Well, it's a breach of professionalism, of course. Why else would I worry about it?
Some halcyon food combinations turn to acid when unsupervised?
What? Truly? That's an alarming business oversight. Instead of volatile chemicals, the corporations should put barbiturates in everything. Everyone likes barbiturates.
I'm sure
but I
they
don't
do.
believe that was a risk with Helen's meal. I was, up to something else. I may have taken some time to engage in a teensy bit of recreational drinking.
Interesting.
And consequently, I may have been somewhat less than coherent after preparing Helen's meal.
Any idea where I might be able to find Bellhop Owens?
Yes, but not specifically. Owens often procures exotic ingredients from the creatures at the Wilderness Exploitation Reserve. Our guests can be rather...
Wilderness exploitation.
particular. Let's not talk about the incident with the Raptidon pheromone glands. It's always hard to say when Owens might be back. If I were you, I'd make a trek to the reserve myself. Otherwise, who knows how long you'll have to wait.
What was Spencer Woolrich doing around the kitchen?
Mr. Woolrich often finds the hotel's meals wanting. He seems to enjoy complaining in person. While I could appreciate someone with a discerning palate for once, I believe that Mr. Woolrich simply enjoys the attention he gets from us.
That sounds plausible.
So don't tell him I said as much. If you wish to speak with him, Mr. Woolrich can most likely be found in his suite on the VIP guest floor. He's usually there if he's not poking around here. Thank you for your understanding, Inspector. I'm sure you'll find the true culprit before long.
Okay. Let's see here. Ah, got it. It's off the side of the ballroom. Got it. Okay. Really quick. Alright, so we need to talk to the constable's office in the docks to get the security kitchen footage, speak with Bellhop Owens in the Wilderness Exploitation Reserve. We still have these two, the Productivity Queen and the Prince of Tossball, as well as part of this quest. Let's go up.
Hello there. What author?
Penthouse Suite.
Next.
Tinker. 19,000 to raise this a little bit. I can tinker with my team's weapons a little bit. I can upgrade the plasma launcher a tiny bit as well. Might as well improve these a little bit. Make my team a little better. But with that, I think we're going to wrap up right here, because I've got some stuff I got to do, and this is a good stopping point. This DLC seems like it's going to be pretty lengthy, which is, I mean, awesome in some ways. A lot of content, but next time we're going to try to clean up the rest of the DLC, and then one more time after that we're going to do the end game and finish up the game. So yeah, very exciting.